Okay, who do we have here today?
What's up? It's Fish is what they call me, but my name's actually Anthony. If you didn't know. But yeah, we're at JNC, the place to be. It's a great locals. We got top 8. I snuck in at 8th place, and I was playing Regenesis Kashtira.
Nice. Any shout outs? You want to wait till the end?
We'll just give shout outs now. So shout outs to basically everybody that came. Obviously, it's a great locals. $5, box and a half split in top cut. You can't beat that. It's like $100+ in value. So it's absolutely insane. If anyone's in the Lehigh Valley area, I suggest you check this place out. They don't just do Yugioh, they do Dragon Ball, they do One Piece, they do a whole bunch of stuff. And obviously everybody here is the homies. I know Reese, I know Joel, Nick, James, from Canada, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we'll just get into it. So I haven't been playing this for very long, so if anybody's been playing it for a while and they're in the comments and want to criticize me, I'm fine with that. But so this is 3 Archfiend. Obviously, you play this at 3. This is the best one. It searches any card in the deck or banishment, any Regenesis card. So obviously that one's very good. And then I only play 1 Sage, 1 Dragon, and 1 Warrior. This is pretty standard, but to be honest, I like Sage at 2. I might even try 3 if I kept playing this deck. Because it's an Omni, man. Like, it's just like, it lets you start playing. It gives you interruption. Lets you play into Charmies and do something, and like end on something that feels impactful, because sometimes these, you don't know if they're good until you're playing the matchup. So I love this card, and I think I would maybe play it at 2 if I could. And then obviously the Kashtira cards, because they're not hit for some reason. So it's 3 Unicorn. It also synergizes because it's 2,500 attack. And then 3 Fenrir. Obviously, it's just a good card on its own when it searches Unicorn. Because if anybody doesn't know, the whole deck revolves around 2,500 monsters. So if you have this and you have this, you can search this and then reveal the Unicorn to special the Archfiend, and that gets your whole deck going. And then I just played 2 Bestials. So obviously this is kind of controversial because there's a lot of malice, but there's really not a lot of malice in our area. Like this is, like I said, this is my locals, and I know a lot of people will be here. And you can, Jay, you know, right? No, a lot of people don't play malice here, so I wasn't too worried about these being here because they're 2,500 attacks, so they're just more reveals for the Genesis names. So and these were good because people were on Fiendsmith cards today, so you know those were fine. And then as far as the hand traps, I'm not sure if this is right, but I played 3 Ash. It was really good today. I think I won a few games just with Ash. And then I played 3 of Fua and 3 Purulia. So I didn't play Meows in the main. Again, I don't expect a lot of Malice. I expect a lot of Ryziel here, and this card's obviously just very good against Ryziel. They both are, they both are good, but like Purulia against like they summon so many from hand. It's crazy. So it's like X you draw. Etc. So I think everybody knows that.
Ice you draw, all the names you draw.
Yeah, so that. So that's all the monsters. I have no idea how many it is. I know the deck count is 40, but I don't know.
Okay.
You know, the specific area. So it's for the Regenesis engine. So it's 3 Regenesis. This is like the Rhoda. I never used Dump Effect. I know you can do plays with the trap that do it, but it hasn't come up for me yet. And then 3 of the quick play. This is probably my favorite card. So this summons, it's like E-Telly. I keep reading it to think like, oh, am I cheating with this? Because I'm like, does it summon in defense? But it actually just doesn't. So you can do it like in battle phase. Like if you summon 4 and you're afraid of Rib, you can just like attack with everything, and then in battle phase just like special from deck and kill them. So yeah, this card is great. It also is good if you get Charmied, right, and you want to stop, you can just set this and then get your Regenesis on their turn. So it's very good for that. And then this is like one of my favorite cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! So this 3 Pot of Extravagance. My extra deck is literally an Eldritch extra deck, because I summoned Silhouette Rabbit 1 time today to send off with a Druid's Worm to get rid of a Yubel monster in the last round of Swiss. And then I just played 1 Call by the Grave and 1 Birth. Call by isn't even really because I'm afraid of hand traps. It's kind of to like hit Murakuma on my turn when they go to tribute it, or anything like that. Or it's obviously so good against Feedsmith. And then it's 3 impermanents and 2 of the trap cards. So people are going to be like, oh wait, oh yeah, I played this too. So it's two Regenesis Birth. Obviously, like some people are going to say, like, why would you play this at 2? Because if you go second, it's not very good. I kind of just conceded. I looked at what Japan was doing when this deck came out over there, and every list that did well played this at 2. Because this card, you don't even need a name. Like, you can Book of Moon theirs for cost, and it can't ash you, and it gets Archfiend, and Archfiend is like, gets you access to your whole deck. So, you know, I just took the chance. I was like, and I actually only won 1 die roll the whole day. And this card was very good. It won me a lot of games. And then I played 1 Dragon's Mine. It's like that, right? Yeah, my bad. I had it free. So anyway, this card is crazy for people who don't know. It's just a counter trap. I flipped it on someone playing Mitsurugi Raizo today, and they literally went, "What does that do?" And I was like, "It stops your whole play." It's just an Omni negate. If you control a 2,500 monster, it negates a spell trap or monster effect, and then it can come back from the grave if you banish. You pay 2,500 life points, and then it gets banished. So you get You can get 2 uses out of it.
Okay, so that was 40 in the main then?
It's exactly 40, yeah. And the extra deck, like I said, I'm not even going to show it because it doesn't matter. So we'll just show the side deck. So it's 3 thrust. Then like the targets, there's 1 feather duster, 1 lightning storm, 1 slayer. They actually all came up. And so did thrust. And then it was 1 evenly. This was pretty bad, actually. I don't even think I would play that again. I just didn't know what else to play. And then I played like 3 Solemn Judgment for going first. Should I flip these? Is that right? I can't even tell. Okay. Then 2 Meows and 3 Lancia. And this is literally just because like everybody has to. You have to play
some type of malice.
Yeah, you have to play it. And I knew people would be out of town coming to this, just because it was a $5 case tournament. So I was like, I don't want to. And I did play against Malice, and I still lost. I had Lancia, but I only had my cash engine. I didn't have any Regenesis cards, so he just kind of overpowered me because that deck's crazy.
The deck just does what it wants.
Yeah, and then like the extra literally doesn't matter. Like I said, it's like my Eldritch extra deck because that was the first Alliance Insight deck that I tested.
Okay.
So
okay.
I didn't even.
So what?
I
3
don't.
rabbit.
Yeah, I mean literally, like if you actually would play this seriously, the cards that come up are like the cards the guy made from the profile that topped the YCS. So like if you wanted to play Extravagance, I would suggest you play like 3 Flare Metal because that does come up. Like you'll attack for 75 with 3, and then you'll have like
2 sevens on the board.
Exactly, so you would just make the red eyes.
Okay.
I was just like, hey, whatever. You know, I don't own those cards. I'll just play without it, and I guess I didn't need it.
Okay. So just you would just put more time into the X deck.
If I put more time, I would. Yeah, because like Big Eye, you can steal stuff, make SP, banish a card. That stuff does come up. It just like it didn't come up today. I literally didn't. I went to the extra deck once, and it was to link off into this with a Druid Swarm to clear a Yugioh monster, like I said. So, but that's it. That was the profile.
Okay.
Again, shout out JNC. It was a great tournament. I suggest everybody checks it out.
Go, my boy.
Good job. Good job. All right.